Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of appropriate ages, this is the Daily Deucey podcast. Today is January 27th. I believe it's Wednesday. It is 1:50 p.m. And, oh my God, I have a pimple. Oh, ooh, that's terrible. Anywho, we're going to push right through, baby. I don't care. I'm 37 years old. I give zero fucks. We're going to go right into two of my favorite large network of computer processing brains. Reddit and Elon Musk sparked a GameStop stock surge. Why AMC and BlackBerry are next. Now, before I even get into this, I hate GameStop. I think they've ripped people off. They have terrible prices. Literally everyone who works there is awful. And that's not literally. It's not literally. But the last time I went to fucking GameStop, the kid basically tried to talk me out of everything I wanted to buy. God, that was probably for an Xbox One X. He's like, nah, it's probably not really worth the upgrade. And these other people, he argued with them for 20 minutes on different controllers to buy. It's almost like he didn't want people to buy anything. And full disclosure, I would say about a year and a half ago when I was kind of day trading like crazy. God, fucking was longer, a year and a half, yeah. I had a ton of GameStop because I was betting against it and I was hitting a lot of fucking options on GameStop. But it was $6. So it was from 3 to 6, $8, $10. Let's see where it's at now. Online market players hatched a plan to make GameStop stock rocket up despite having little value, and it worked. Then Elon Musk tweeted about it too. GameStop isn't just a store that sells video games, rips people off, and makes their employees want to kill themselves. It's also one of the biggest bets Wall Street traders have made lately, with nearly all of them expecting it to fail. That was until Monday morning when a bunch of Reddit users decided to play the market and push GameStop stock up nearly 3 times its average over the past several months. Then they're going to do it to AMC and BlackBerry, blah, blah, blah. So on Reddit, which I love Reddit, there's Wall Street Bets, which is just a bunch of fucking lunatics that really take high-risk options and high-risk stock bets. And they forced a market rally on this stock. So the stock jumped more than 822% from $17.25 at the beginning of this year to a high of $159.18 on Monday. Then it dropped by nearly half, only to rise back up to $147.98 on Tuesday. And then Tesla CEO Elon Musk tweeted about it, and the price jumped 40% after hours trading. On Wednesday morning, GameStop hit new highs hovering around $315 per share. Bro, it was $6. Why didn't I just hold on to it? Oh, God. Could you imagine what the options paid out on this, dude? Oh my Lord. But see, that's the thing. So I should just fucking read this article, but I'm not going to jump into an article. So effectively, the Wall Street Bets crowd created artificial demand for GameStop and BlackBerry shares with their own money. These are 2.2 million members of the Wall Street Bets community, though it's nearly impossible to determine how many people are involved in the GameStop and BlackBerry schemes. How is that not illegal though? Isn't that a pump and dump? This literally seems exactly like a pump and dump. I don't get how that's not illegal. What happens is that buying a lot of the GameStop shares quickly, the price rises, blah, 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 blah. So a bunch of people bought it, a ton of it, and it shot up. And then most of the people who really put money in probably pulled out, and there's a bunch of bag holders still there. So the short sellers who had all these bets against GameStop, which were valid bets. GameStop as a company sucks, and their board and all those people are assholes. This stock should be in the shitter. I wouldn't be surprised if some of the people from that board were setting this up, and I hope they go to jail forever. So there are a bunch of shorts who thought that GameStop was going to go down. The losses appear to be tremendous for the shorts. As of Monday, shorts seem to have lost $3.3 billion betting against GameStop this year, according to market insiders. Cuz $1.6 billion losses on Friday. If you don't think people that are throwing around billies are going to come down hard with lawsuits, you got another thing coming, cuz. Okay, there was one little last thing. Okay, here we go. Why are the Redditors doing this? There's the seeming easy money aspect, which is compelling in and of itself if you're that comfortable with the risk. But some of them are also framing this as a crusade against Wall Street. We're in a war, one Redditor posted, a war with the redistribution of wealth. Which is silly because I specifically remember posts on Reddit that were trashing GameStop because of the way they treated the customers. So they wanted to ruin the stock. But now you're pumping up the stock because Wall Street shorts went against it? That's silly, bro. Like, what do you... I don't know. Elon came in, aside from us recently. Yeah. He literally just... I hope Elon doesn't get in trouble because he posts things and then the stock just goes to the moon. I saw the Etsy post. I didn't even know Etsy had a stock. Whatever. All right, let's, the Bitcoin information is actually correlated a little bit to this article. It's not doing great. So the 1:53 p.m. Deucey crypto update. Oh shit, back under 30,000, huh? Bitcoin, 29,701, down 8% for the day. Ethereum, 1229, down 8% as well. Litecoin, 121.57, down 9.5. Ripple gives a fuck, down 7%. Oh, pretty much all across the board, the entire market's down. But Bitcoin price drops under 30K as moment of truth has arrived, says traders. Bitcoin price action mimics recent lows, but traders are all focused on GameStop and the power of crowd investment. So that's a decent kind of little bit of a story. Okay. Bitcoin retested 30,000 support on January 27th and just pushed through it again. Data from Cointelegraph Markets and TradingView showed any bullish momentum left in Bitcoin dissipate on Wednesday after rejection at higher highs near 33,000, excuse me. Another 30,000 retest for Bitcoin analyst Michael Vandenpoppy. Oh, I think I've quoted Vandenpoppy before. Despite aiming for another test of monthly lows, Bitcoin's price action hardly surprised regular market participants. Scott Melker was a case of wait and see until the longer time frames completed. But they do kind of correlate it here. Okay, hodl on, Redditors vow. Okay, here we go. As Cointelegraph reported, attention was broadly focused on GameStop stock throughout the day after its 700% fortnightly gains caught the attention of both media and regulators. Yeah, dude. Regulators are coming to town now, baby. And people talk shit on crypto. And well, we'll see. Likewise, defying expectations was movie theater chain AMC went up. And I'm pretty sure my TD Ameritrade account sent me a message saying I can't trade GameStop or AMC. So it doesn't matter anyway. Bitcoin, despite being more cost-effective buying than almost any time since Christmas, failed to hold the limelight. They have a maximum interest at 40,000 per Bitcoin, but almost zero interest at 30,000 per Bitcoin. Data from on-chain monitoring resource Whale Map highlighted an area at 29,300 as a likely support in the event of the 30,000 breakdown. So did we pass that? 29.7. Now we're okay. All right. Well, let's hope all this GameStop shit actually gets taken care of and cleaned up. And then I bet you the Bitcoin markets by Friday will be back up. Okay, let's go to our local story of kind of a really fucking stupid person. Rookie cop in Byram fired after getting into fight with Facebook commenters, lawsuit says. Now, before I even kind of fucking get into this, especially with dealing with, high school age kids and shit like that, we get a lot of, I don't want to call it talk back. They're not talking back, in a disrespectful manner, but a lot of times I'll yell or say kind of like a hypothetical question. I'm not really looking for an answer. And they actually answer almost every time. And it's not disrespectful, but a lot of these kids have the false impression that their opinion matters most of the time. And it really doesn't. So tip to everyone, especially new people in a job, shut the fuck up. You don't need to, you just get this job. Be happy you get the job. No one, from a cop to the fucking janitor at the fucking Marriott, is deserving of a job just because. So be happy you got the job and shut the fuck up, especially now. A Byram police officer fired for what town officials said were inappropriate Facebook posts about race relations last summer is seeking to be reinstated and claiming his freedom of speech was violated. William Underwood was suspended in June and terminated on January 4th, 6 months after the township received complaints about the rookie cop's online comments. They moved to fire my client without even interviewing him because a few people claimed their feelings were hurt, his attorney Charles Ciara said. The suit says Underwood got into a heated debate with other local posters in June as the George Floyd protests were going on, who posted under the nickname Willie Thomas. Good choice, bro. But used his own photo, was responding to a Facebook titled, "Yes, all white people are racists." Again, stupid, but just shut up, dude. The article was shared by David Kane. I don't even really care. They went to Lenape Valley High School. Hey, where Jacob Michaelman went to. Whoa. Could white supremacy be prevalent at the high school he went to? How could it be? Anyway. You start the movement for all the people of Byram, Underwood wrote, according to the suit. Now, before I even get into this is fucking weird. Why don't you set up a foot washing station for black people in town square where we can atone for our sins of whiteness by picking lint out of black person's toes? Have it set up at 4. I'll meet you there. So, I thought it was going really fucking crazy, and it was really crazy. Set up foot washing stations for black. I thought he was going get your shine box for black people, which would have been fucking really crazy. And then almost I would have even respected that more. You're like, fuck it, yeah, I'm fucking racist. I hate black people. Fuck it. Daniel Staley did not say that. I'm prophesizing for what this person said. I don't know what the fuck that means. Please don't fucking put me on notice. And then, so basically, it goes down here that there was an article in North Carolina where apparently white police officers washed the feet of black pastors, and it actually didn't even happen. It was like a fake article. And that's none of your fucking business. If white officers feel that that's the right thing to do, let them fucking do it. If you don't want to fucking do that, that's just fine. But nobody was forced to fucking do that. And to bring that shit up and to kind of to act like you're being like a fucking Christian and bring up things like that has its roots in, I don't know about Christianity, washing someone's feet back thousands of years was a huge sign of respect. You use your fucking hair and shit like that. So I don't know if that's like a Christian thing, but it was in the time of Jesus. So don't be fucking bringing this shit up and then acting all fucking nonsense in this. You're not fighting for fucking good, dude. I understand there's a lot of anti-racist, anti-shit that is actually racist against white people now. I get it. I completely get it, and I agree to many extents. But, in this, bro, shut the fuck up. Byram Police Chief Kenneth Burke and Township Attorney Tom Collins did not respond to messages seeking comment. Mayor Alex Rubenstein said he wouldn't discuss pending litigation. The statement said an unnamed officer had been suspended pending an investigation into inappropriate social media comments concerning Black Lives Matter. Intolerant of any form of racism or prejudice, and they strive to provide services to our residents in a fair and equitable way. So, political correctness run amok, dude. Come on, man. We have to just live in the real world on both sides. In the real world, you can't just say this stupid shit and expect to not get repercussions. It's not a First Amendment thing. That's from the government keeping you from saying something. This is your employer. You don't get to just say whatever you want and not have it have repercussions. That's the hard part. That's the part about being a fucking revolutionary. That's why the Capitol fucking stormer people were idiots, because they stormed the Capitol and then did nothing. That's not fucking revolution. We cannot function as a society with frightened and sniveling public employers terminating a good public employee because a debate on social media hurt someone's feelings. How the fuck do you know if he was a good employee? He was only there for 6 months. Like, is there not like a probationary period? If we hired a fucking housekeeper at the hotel, like, you had 3 months and we could fire you whenever the fuck we want. This is the kind of shit that fucking black people point to when they say all cops are bad, ACAB, and fucking, like, all cops are racist. It's not true, but then they can pick and choose these people that are completely fucking racist at worst and just fucking stupid at quote unquote best. Like, just shut up, man. Especially if you're a cop. Just whatever, dude. Deucey Entertainment section, video gaming, and Kevin Hart. Borderlands movie. Kevin Hart officially joins the cast. No, he isn't playing Claptrap. I don't know how they're going to do a Borderlands movie, because Borderlands was like fucking like cartoonish. I don't really get it. Kevin Hart has officially joined the cast of Borderlands movie. Hart has been cast as Roland, a character from the first 2 Borderlands games and the pre-sequel. The press release announcing Hart's casting only references that Roland is an ex-soldier turned mercenary. In the games, Roland was honorably discharged from a military unit, Crimson Lance, and turned to a life of loot hunting with help of shotguns, turrets, and assault rifles. Hart will star in the movie with Cate Blanchett as Lilith. The movie will be directed by Eli Roth. Jeez Louise. This is actually like a pretty good cast, really. I'm thrilled to be working with Kevin. It's a different kind of role for him, and we're excited to thrill audiences with a side of Kevin they've never seen before. So is he really going to be like a fucking like bad guy? Huh. Interesting. Biggest game of the franchise, blah, blah, blah. When is the movie coming out? Does it say when it's coming out? Borderlands movie will be written by Craig. It's not even written yet. Like, how do they get away with these things? Like, putting out articles, be like, yeah, a couple months from now, we're going to do something. I should just start putting out articles and announcing shit. Maybe I'll actually get off my ass and actually do it. If I just announce shit like, hey, we're going to publicize this video on fucking Tuesday. And then I'll actually have to make the fucking video. Alrighty. Well, where are we? 18 minutes. Good Lord. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I'm going to try to get out as much content as possible. I am streaming on Twitch a little bit at night now. We're working on a couple other podcasts, so check out all the sites. Check out Linktree, linktr.ee/DEUS. See, my wife didn't even know how to spell Deuce Daily. DEUCE. It's not DUE, and it's not just DUCE. Although, when I get actual Deuce Staley on here and I interview him, we'll discuss the proper spelling of that. Until then, until tomorrow, adios.